Hello beautiful people, in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to make this trending Ankara style with rings on the sleeve and chest area. It's simple and beginners friendly. Let's get right into the video. Thanks for watching. Hello beautiful people, welcome back. I'll be using this beautiful Ankara prints to sew this beautiful style. So this is my 6-yard Ankara fabric. So I went there to take the edges of the Ankara fabric, then I placed it on each other like this, and I'm going to go ahead and fold it on top like this. So you can see the way I'm folding it on top. Now I'll go ahead to take a measurement. My customer bust is 47.5. So 47.5 divided by 4, that's a quarter of a bust measurement, which is 11.85, plus 2 inch for the kissing pleats that will be here at the center, plus 1 inch for is 1 inch for sewing allowance. So I have 15.85. So I'll make it 16 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark where the 16 inches is. So the 16 inches is around this side. So I'll go ahead to rule it out. So this is the bust measurement, and I have an armhole of 10. You can see this is my armhole. My armhole is 10. Then the off shoulder is going to start around 8.5 inches, but I'm going to make it 8 inches because of sewing allowance. So I'll just make it 8. So that is me coming up 2 inches from the bust measurement. So I'll just come up 2 inch from it. 2 inch from it. Then I'll rule it out. So after I took my bust measurement, the quarter of my bust measurement plus 2 inch that I'll be adding for the pleats, and 1 inch for it and 1 inch for sewing allowance, which is 16, I came up by 2 inch, mark my chest measurement, because our armhole is 10, and our chest, you want our chest to be 8.5, but I had to add half inches for sewing allowance to it at the top, making 8. So that's why we came up from our chest by 2 inch. So our shoulder divided by 2 is, our shoulder is 18, divided by 2 is 9. So this is the 9. Because of the kissing pleats that is here, then I added extra 2 inch. So I'll be making so it will be 11. I'll be adding extra 2 inch to the shoulder, and then from here I'll just go ahead to reel it down to the bust. After I reel it down, I'll go ahead and curve my armhole. So this is how we got the off shoulder of the material. Just after getting that, I'll move this forward. I'll be marking our full length. I'll go ahead to remove the 8.5 for the upper parts. Then I'll mark the full length of our gown, which is 56.5, but I'll be making it 57.5. So I'll just go ahead to rule that out, to chop that out. Done choking the lengths. I just want to confirm the my hip, to ensure that the hip of my customer, like this gown is good size. So from my bust to my hip is 16 inches. So, and our hip is 49 divided by 4, we have 12.25. So you can see where it stopped. Even though I add by 2 inches, there's still excess allowance. So this is perfect for my customer. So I'll just go ahead to just cut it out. So you can see how it is looking. So when you open it up, this is how it is. Then you'll be pleating this side like this. So this side will be pleated like this. Now I'll be cutting the upper part of the gown. So I'll be needing this much. Our shoulder is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Our armhole is 10. But from the cutting here, already I removed 2 out of the armhole, so I'll just be marking 8.5. So you can see when I place it to it, the 8.5 plus the 2 inch will make up for the 10 inches. I'll be having a neck width of 3.5 and a neck depth of 3. But for the back, I'll be having a neck depth of 1. I initially cut 1 inch for the depth of the back neckline, but I later changed it to 3 inches depth. So I cut 3 inches depth for both the front and back neckline. Then I'll just come down by 0.5 for my shoulder slope. Then I'll slant it. Then I'll measuring my armhole, which I'll be using 10. The middle of my armhole 5. I'll come in by 0.5. This is for the front armhole. Then I'll just roll it and curve it in. We'll just go ahead to cut 9 inches. It is 8.5 we need, but I'll be adding 0.5 for sewing allowance. So I'll just go ahead to chalk it down, then cut it. This is just an illustration. When I attach the bottom part of the gown to it, is going to give us the 10 inches, which is for the armhole. I would first cut a straight armhole because of the back. And I went ahead to cut 1 inch away from the center front and the center back. Now I'll just go ahead to cut the neckline and the shoulder slope. Then I'll be separating it to cut the front armhole inside by 0.5 inch that I marked. So this is the way I'll be pleating the front part. This is the sleeve. I folded it into 4 because I'm cutting the 2 sleeves together. So at this side, I'll just come down by 3 inches or 3.5 inches. For my customer armhole, I need about 12 inches, then 1.5 for sewing allowance. So I'll just go ahead to mark 13.5 around this area. For the down part, I'll be marking around 11 inches, and I'll be rolling into the 13.5 inches above. The sleeve length is 17 inches, so I'll be adding the sewing allowance, and I'll just go ahead to mark it and cut it out. I remember that there is a slit at the middle of the sleeve. Yeah, I'll just measure 7 inches. I'll mark the 7 inches. I'll measure 7.5 because 0.5 for sewing allowance. So I'll just mark down the 7.5. Then I'll slit it open. So I'll stop here. So this is the slit that will be. I also went ahead to cut pockets for the gown. So it is 13 inches long by 8 inches wide. So I'll just go ahead to cut it out. The opening will be around 7 inch. So I'll go ahead to mark it out. So this is the pocket. I'll be adding pockets to it. And the remaining material will be for the scarf. So I'm gonna add to cut lining for the neck parts and also lining for the sleeves.
Sewing of the gown.
So I went ahead to cut stripes. So I'll just go ahead to fold it in like this. Then like this. These are the long stripes that I formed, which we'll be needing for the ring attachment. So the front part, I'll be making loops on it, loops on it, loops on it, loops on it. These are the rings we'll be using for the project. You can get the silver or the gold colors in the market. So I'll put it inside like this. So it's going to be like this in the middle part here. So I'll just put it like this. Then I will stitch on it. I would go ahead to do the same thing for the remaining 4 rings we'll be attaching to the front part. This is how the front side is going to look after attaching the rings to it. Then I'll go ahead to place my lining on it. Then I'll be sewing the neckline and the middle part of the front. I'll go ahead to trim the inside. Then when I turn it, it will look just like this. Then I'll go ahead to attach the loops to the other side of the front also. Then stitch it on it just like this. So go ahead to trim the threads, then I'll flip it like this. You can see how it is looking. Now I'll just go ahead to flip the other side like this, then I'll be placing my lining piece on it. I'll stitch the middle part and also the neckline. You can see how neat and easy for this design to be achieved. Don't forget to trim the inner side so you don't have any bulky fabric inside. For the back part, I told you that I later extended the depth of the back by 3 inches. So that is what I'm cutting out here.
At the back of the bodice, instead of using rings at the back, I'll just be making a X crossing at the back. I'll pin it down, then I'll stitch it to my fabric. Just the same method I used to attach the rings to it. And I'll go ahead to turn it with the lining also. This also came out very beautiful. I really love the design. The necklines are beautiful. So now that we're done with the neckline, we're going to go ahead to focus on the remaining part of the body.
So this is also the front neckline that I cut. You can see that's why I had to cut 1 inch away from the middle part, because that's where this iron is sitting. Then the other part I went ahead to do an X crossing at the back. So I'll be attaching this to the front bodice and to the back bodice, to the main bodice. So that I also cut the neckline of the back down. Now I initially used 1 inch, but I had to extend it to 3 inch at the back, and also extended the front inch to like 4 inch at the front, because now there's no zipper, so it can enter the head of my customer. But this is how the front is going to look. The 2 inch I left here, I just went ahead to just do kissing pleating. You can see I just folded it like this on it and folded it like this on it to do the kissing pleating. So you can see the armhole rhymes with it. So I'll just go ahead to join it to it on the machine. Then I'll do the same thing for the back part too and show you how it looks like.
After joining, I went ahead to top stitch it so that I can secure it in place.
So this is the front part. I've gone ahead to attach it to each other. You can see how it's looking and the kissing pleats in the between. Yes, so I've done it for the front. Same thing I did for the front also. I went ahead to do it for the back. You can see the kissing pleating at the back side and the design I did here. So I also attached the back parts to it the same way I did the front part. So now I'll go ahead to place it on each other, join the shoulders and the side also. I'll also be adding a side pocket to it.
This is the sleeve I actually cut out. So this is the sleeve with the slit. So I'll just go ahead to attach the rings to the sleeve the same way I attached it to the front part of the gown. For the first ring, I'll come down by 1.5 inches, then after which I'll be leaving 1 inch space in between the rings and the loops. I'll attach the ring to the other side also, come down by 1.5, then I'll stitch on it. Then I'll be leaving 1 inch spacing. You can see the way I flip it and I'm sewing on it.
This is how it is. So I'm going to go ahead to use a lining material to turn it.
Just watch the way I'm using my lining to turn the sleeves, because turning it at the corner of the slit can be very tricky. Just watch the way I'm doing mine.
After turning, you can see how the sleeve is. This is the inside of the sleeves. You can see how neat they are. And this is the outside of the sleeve.
So I'll just go ahead to join it here. Then this is our sleeve. Our sleeve is ready. Then I'll just go ahead to attach it to the main body of our gown.
So this is how the sleeves are. I'll go ahead to attach it to the. These are the sleeves. I'll go ahead to attach it to the gown. And I'll also add the pockets to it. This is the pocket I made. So I went ahead to just turn it inside and I top stitch on it. like this. So the good side is inside, the right side is inside, while the wrong side is outside. So I turned it and I sub-stitch on it. Then this side, so I turned it. I have an opening of 6.5 or 7 inches, you can see. So I'll just going to join it to the sides of my gown. So that's it for the pockets. So this is the sides of the gown that I opened. So I'll just go ahead to just place it like this. This opening of the pockets, I'll just place it on it, then I'll sew it down. So I've sewn one side of the pockets to it, so I'll go ahead to sew this other side too. I'm done attaching the sleeves and the pockets at the side. You can see the pockets at the sides after attaching the pockets to it.
This is how beautiful the gown came out to be. You can see it is very nice, classy. Would you be trying it out? Please like, subscribe, comment and share to see more videos like this. It will really go a long way in helping my channel to go. Thanks for watching to the end. Bye. See you in my next video.